Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru. It is June 12th, 2025. I'm here for my Wordle and Quordle of the day and for Superman Day. And I've mentioned this before, I think the most iconic Superman is Christopher Reeve, here in this scene with the inimitable Gene Hackman, whom we lost this year, and a tiny little John Cryer in the background. Well, and I will say the only one who rivals Christopher Reeve is Tony Lazzaldi as Superman. Alright, so that's my special dedication. Now, on to my inspiration. I am going to use the word super and see what I can do with Wordle today. Well, that's not super, but it's not awful. We've got an E and we have it placed. Let's see if we can find any other letters to pair with that. I'm going to go through my Wheel of Fortune letters. R, S, T we haven't used yet. L, N. We know there's an E. We know it's placed. There could be another one, but I'm going to ignore that for now. Also going to look at some other vowels, maybe A, I, O, and sometimes Y. I don't know how I feel about a Y here. It could be, like in the word money. That's a possibility. But we've already gotten rid of the R. But L, T, and N are all three pretty decent options. So let's see if I can find a word that has these three letters at least. Right away I'm seeing the word glint. G-L-I-N-T. I like it. Let's try it. Ooh, we picked up a couple letters. We've got an I, which could go here, here, or here, and an N, we didn't really narrow that down too much. N is here, 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 or here. So it could be at the end. We can't do something like linen now. Let's see what it could be. What if we pretend there's an N there? I'm going to pull it down here so I don't start to think that it's actually placed. What about this construction? I like this construction. Oh, I was going to say, although it could be inner, but no, we got rid of the R. I just like this construction, so I want to see if we can figure out what it might be. Q is pretty much out. Wyvern, but not Wiven. Widen. It could be widen. Okay, so we got something it could be. I'm going to extend this out a bit. Widen. I don't see anything else, but I'm going through these fairly quickly. I don't think Y is going to work well in this construction. O, nope. A, D. Well, we already have widen. Could it be anything else? Hiden? I'm hiding. Biden? Miden? Nope. Nothing else is going to work that is a common noun. Although we could make some political jokes here. I tend not to. But, you know, my brain is always thinking of them, even if I don't say them aloud. Okay, let's see. So D, F. I don't see F being used. H, I don't see H. J, I don't see J. For some reason, I've decided to go for the center instead of the end. It feels like if I've got four contiguous letters, it's then easier to examine all of the rest of these to see if it'll work well. So H, J, K. I don't see anything. Z. Oh, mizzen if it had two Z's, right? The mizzen mast. I don't see anything with a Z. X? Well, vixen. That would work. I don't see anything else. C. That doesn't feel right to me, that construction. ICEN. V. Liven, but L has already been used. Oh, I don't see it. B. I'm getting lost as to what I'm putting where since I'm doing it all mentally. And, you know, there's only so much my brain can take of this. So a B in here. Mibbin. No, a few words I want to try to make into real words, but they're not. And then M. Are we only going to have Widen and Vixen? This is going to be fairly easy then. Or I just have completely messed up the construction because again, my brain is telling me, "Oh yeah, you've got this all figured out." No, that's the only thing we have placed. No, I don't see anything with an M there. So, let's do this. Let's kind of clean this up. We're going to take this out right now. There's nothing that I can do. I mean, I've got WDVX. There's no word that I can think of that uses W, D, V, and X. But what if I just take one from each grouping? What if I do something like wives, WIVES? This is what it would do for me. It would try the W for widen. It would put the I here, which we want to try, right? It would give me the V for vixen. We already know an E is here. We already know an S isn't used. I wonder if we could try wived. I wish we had the I placed, then I would just do waved. Now, this could yield nothing valuable for me. Well, what it could yield is that it's neither of these. But I think that if the W or the V get picked up, it's going to give me more confidence to try whatever one of these is. I'm going to do it. Or should I just, here's an idea, should I just try widen or vixen? Is there either one of these that fits the theme of Superman? Widen? Not really. Vixen? No, I mean, if Lex Luthor... No. It just doesn't work. Doesn't work. So let's flip a coin. Let me pause and I will bring up a coin flipper and we'll try widen or vixen. Hold on a minute. If we try widen and it's not widen, we're going to get the I and the N placed, and we have already determined widen and vixen are the only ones I could see. I could be wrong, but they're the only ones I could see. Similarly, if we try vixen and it doesn't work, we would be led towards widen because we would again get the I and the N placed. All right, yeah, I want to do that. So let me pause and I'll bring up a coin flipper and we'll say widen is heads, vixen is tails. Okay, so I brought up our traditional coin flip, and most of you know I don't take the first one that happens when I open it. I wait until we're all together, and I say flip, and we are looking for tails. So if I go back to this, that is vixen. Could get it in 3, might not get it in 6 if I have miscalculated all of this. All right, I'm a little bit nervous. I really thought widen was a good word. I feel like we've used vixen before. I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, we got it. We got it. All right, so, yeah, a little bit of gambling paid off there. Usually it doesn't. Let me get this all cleaned up and we will jump into Quordle. I'm going to use 20 unique letters that I find in 4 words to see if I can kind of uncover a lot of green and yellow and help me to do a quick Quordle. So I'm going to try fishy, budge, clown, tramp. I have got scant, S-C-A-N-T. S could go here, C could go here, N could go here, T could go here. I don't see how else we could put it together. Can'ts doesn't work because the A is already placed. So there we go. This looks like batch, right? B, A could go here, T could go here, C could go here, H could go here. Nice, we got that. ER, under, or neuter. Oh. And solving this won't tell me. I'm gonna guess under. They've used under before. I don't think they've ever used neuter. U-N-E-R. It works. The letters could be placed there, and it does work. And then we've got an A here, not an S. Parse. P-A-R-S-E. P could go here, R could go here, S could go here, E could go here. Well, not the quickest of Quordles, but certainly didn't take too long to get that one figured out. We got a lot of help from those 4 words we use. That is it for me. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.